Zhang Linghe is coming back with 2 new dramas, and both leading ladies are absolute goddesses. Which one are you more excited for? If you've been feeling like your drama watch list has been a little too peaceful lately, don't worry, Zhang Linghe is here to shake things up. That's right. Our favorite tall, handsome, quietly charismatic leading man is coming back, and not with just 1 drama, but 2. And if that isn't already good news, wait until you hear this. The female leads? Absolutely stunning. We're talking full-on drama goddesses. So, let's talk about these 2 upcoming dramas, their plots, and why I, and probably you, too, will be glued to my screen the moment they drop. Oh, and if you're still on the fence at the end, I'll help you figure out which one you should watch first. Spoiler, you'll probably want to watch both. 1. Chasing Jade. If you're into historical romances with some action, some heartbreak, and enough oh my god did they just do that moments to keep you awake at 2 a.m., this one's for you. The story follows Fan Changyu, played by the lovely Tian Xiwei, a butcher's daughter who's been through hell and back, parents gone, life in shambles, and fighting tooth and nail just to protect her family property. She meets Zhang, played by Zhang Linghe, who's basically hiding out as a nobody after barely escaping death. Now, here's the kicker, they decide to get married. Just like that. Why? Because desperate times call for desperate, and possibly romantic, measures. But this isn't just a fake marriage turning real love situation. Oh no. After some heart-fluttering slow burn romance, you know the type, small glances, almost touching hands, the kind of tension that makes you want to yell at the screen, war breaks out. They're forced apart, and Fan Changyu ends up on the battlefield, with a pig slaughtering knife in her hand, no less. Yes, our girl goes full warrior mode. And Zhang? Well, surprise. He isn't just some random struggling guy. He's actually a decorated war hero. I know, shocker. But honestly, would you expect Zhang Linghe to play a regular guy? Please? They reunite on the battlefield, and now the stakes are higher than ever. Not only are they fighting for their lives, but they're also uncovering some deeper truths together. If that's not enough to get you hyped, check out the cast list. Besides Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, we've got Kwang Zuier, Deng Huai, Li Qing, Yu Huangli, Ren Hao, Liu Lin, Yan Quan, and Yu Yang. Basically, a full squad of seasoned actors. This isn't your average idol drama with pretty faces and questionable acting, we're talking about a lineup that can deliver. So, if you love emotional historical dramas with powerful character arcs, big reveals, and a slow burn romance worth every second of your time, Chasing Jade might be your next obsession. 2. Overdue. Now, let's switch gears. Imagine the chaos and elegance of Republican-era Shanghai, the 1920s and 30s. Add in family drama, unspoken love, revenge, fake deaths, and a whole lot of emotional tension. That's overdue for you. Here, Zhang Linghe plays Muran Qingyi, the son of a warlord who, thanks to a baby mix-up, ends up in the wrong home and suffers under the cruel hands of his adoptive family. This is already giving tragic hero energy. When he's a teenager, he escapes, and along the way, he meets Ren Susu, played by the stunning Wang Churan. She saves him. But of course, because this is a drama, her act of kindness comes at a massive price. Her entire family is destroyed. Years later, they meet again. Sparks fly. Feelings resurface. But before we can say, finally, some happiness, Ren Susu fakes her own death to save someone else. Yeah, she just vanishes, leaving Muran Qingyi drowning in grief. Fast forward 3 years, and Ren Susu comes back, only now she's, wait for it, about to become Muran Qingyi's sister-in-law. Ouch! Cue the tension. Cue the push and pull. Cue the loaded stares across the dinner table. The drama promises a mix of heartbreak and passion as these 2 characters navigate betrayal, hidden pain, and, eventually, a rekindled love. But don't think this is just about romance. The story throws in national crisis, looming danger, and a fight for survival. So, while we're here for the love story, we're also signing up for some heavy emotional punches. The cast? Absolutely solid. Besides Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan, we're getting performances from Fu Xianbo, Su Haixuan, He Qiu, Wang Zisu, and more. Oh, and let's not forget that recent behind-the-scenes clip of Zhang Linghe doing a wet hair, deep V, Princess Carrie scene. Fans are already calling it peak sex appeal. You've been warned. Which one should you watch? Honestly, both. Chasing Jade gives us a historical romance with warriors, secrets, and a marriage of convenience to true love journey. It's the kind of drama that makes you root for the characters as much as the couple. Overdo, on the other hand, leans into Republican-era drama, bittersweet love, family feuds, and the kind of angst that makes you clutch your pillow and wonder why you love pain so much. And, let's be real, Zhang Linghe is reason enough to watch either, or both. Zhang Linghe is on a roll. He's proven time and time again that he can handle emotionally complex roles, and let's face it, watching him fall in love on screen, especially when he's playing tortured but noble types, is half the fun. The leading ladies? Tian Xiwei and Wang Churan are both incredibly talented, each bringing a different flavor to the table. Whether it's Tian Xiwei's resilience in Chasing Jade or Wang Churan's quiet strength in Overdo, these dramas are stacked with strong female characters who can stand toe-to-toe with their male leads. So, whether you're here for the sword fights, the heartbreak, or simply to watch Zhang Linghe look ridiculously good in both period armor and Republican-era suits, don't lie, we all are. One thing is clear, August couldn't come fast enough. Now the only real question is, which one are you more excited for? Drop your thoughts below, and yes, both is a valid answer. Dilruba's spot-on imitation of Zhang Linghe has fans in stitches. She absolutely nailed his confused but cute persona. You know that moment when someone imitates you so perfectly that you don't know whether to laugh, cry, or just accept your fate? Well, that was Zhang Linghe on a recent variety show, thanks to none other than the ever-charming Dilruba. Let's set the scene. The show was in full swing, a high-energy round of introduction game where players needed to spot the undercover agent among them. Zhang Linghe, who is usually all calm charisma and tall leading man vibes in dramas, decided to throw everyone off with what can only be described as his Oscar-worthy performance of the confused guy. From the moment the round started, he went full undercover mode, big, wide-eyed stares, furrowed brows, and his now iconic line, "Wait, wait. I still don't get it." It wasn't just an act, it was a commitment. Zhang Linghe dragged out every second, slowing the game's pace while making everyone around him wonder, is he really confused, or just playing dumb? It was a performance that had both players and viewers second-guessing themselves. But then, plot twist. His identity as the undercover player was revealed. The jig was up. The mask was off. Or so he thought. That's when Dilruba struck. With zero hesitation and 100% confidence, Dilruba transformed into a living, breathing Zhang Linghe impression. Eyes wide and blinking. Tone stretched out and uncertain. Brows furrowed to the point of existential crisis. It wasn't just an imitation, it was like she channeled his inner monologue. She didn't just copy his words, she embodied his entire "I'm so lost, but maybe you'll let me slide because I look innocent" energy. And the best part? She did it so well that the production team literally marked it as 100% accurate. Zhang Linghe's reaction? Utter defeat. He laughed so hard he nearly fell over, waving his hands in surrender like, okay, you're too good at this. I give up. I won't do it again." It was the kind of laughter that comes from being roasted in the most affectionate way possible. The other guests, including Jinjing and Zhou Qiu, were doubled over, unable to keep straight faces as the chaos unfolded. And honestly, who could blame them? It wasn't just funny, it was spot on. Why Dilruba's impression was so perfect. Here's the thing, anyone can mimic words, but very few can capture the essence of another person the way Dilruba did. She didn't just parrot Zhang Linghe's lines, she tapped into that hilarious contrast between his actual intelligence and his "who, me? I don't understand" act. That's what made it comedic gold. It was like she distilled the very soul of his undercover strategy into a 30-second performance. Netizens, of course, had a field day. Comments poured in like, she didn't just imitate him. She exposed him. Dilruba should seriously consider opening a celebrity imitation masterclass. This level of observation is wasted on just acting. I'll never look at Zhang Linghe's confused face the same way again. She ruined it, in the best way. Some even joke that Dilruba should be a detective instead of an actress because of how sharply she picked up on his little tricks. If Zhang Linghe thought his playing dumb strategy was foolproof, well, he just found his kryptonite. The beauty of variety show moments like this. One of the reasons variety shows are so addictive is because they strip away the polished personas we usually see on screen. No scripts, no perfectly lit close-ups, just raw, candid reactions. And this moment was a prime example of that magic. Dilruba didn't plan to imitate Zhang Linghe, it was pure, in-the-moment instinct. But that's exactly what made it so delightful. It gave fans a genuine peek into their personalities, Zhang Linghe's willingness to poke fun at himself and Dilruba's playful wit and keen observational skills. It's also a reminder of how good variety shows can be at creating those unfiltered, laugh-out-loud interactions that stick with viewers long after the episode ends. Fans want more. After the episode aired, social media practically exploded. Fans started tagging the two stars together with captions like, please give us a full skit of Dilruba acting as Zhang Linghe, Zhang Linghe's whole undercover persona got dismantled in under a minute. Iconic. If there's a part 2 of this game, I demand Zhang Linghe gets revenge by imitating Dilruba. The interaction also sparked playful debates among viewers about who else Dilruba should imitate next, with some suggesting she take on other stars with signature faces or memorable catchphrases. So, what's next? If Zhang Linghe ever tries to use his confused but innocent act again, one thing is for sure, he's going to have Dilruba's impression burned into his memory. And honestly, that might make him break character before anyone else does. As for Dilruba, this wasn't just a funny moment, it was a showcase of her comedic timing and her sharp observational skills. She's not just a stunning actress, she's a natural entertainer who knows exactly how to read the room, and her fellow guests. Whether it's in dramas, variety shows, or playful banter like this, these moments are exactly why fans can't get enough of her. In short, Zhang Linghe may have tried to play the game as the undercover confused guy, but Dilruba one-upped him by playing him. And in doing so, she gave us one of the funniest, and most replayable, moments of the show. So next time Zhang Linghe thinks about going undercover again, he might want to practice a new persona. Because if Dilruba's around, chances are she'll see right through it, and make everyone laugh while she's at it.